All right, welcome everybody. My name is Gary Grote. I'm the Executive Director for the Greater East Aurora Chamber of Commerce, and this is our member orientation meeting. It's an opportunity for everybody to learn about, and some of you have been members for a long time, some of you have been very involved with the chamber for a long time, but I'm sure there are things that you're not aware of or things that you might have to be refreshed on. And those are things we'll talk about as we go forward. Victoria Sturman, our Associate Director, is joining us also. So as questions come up or topics come up, she'll help us and join in. And if you have questions along the way, please, you can unmute and ask them. If you feel more comfortable submitting your question to the chat room, you can do that too. But this is going to be pretty informal, where we can get, a conversation going here. And there's a lot to cover, and I'm sure we'll cover most of it, the things that we want to do here. But if there are other questions, and what I want to encourage, I guess, just right off the bat, if anything, we're here to support you in any way that we can, as a business or as an organization. If you have any questions on anything regarding how we might be able to help your business, questions about the community, a connection you might want to make with a business or a legislative leader or something like that, please call us. We've been doing this for a long time. We have a lot of connections. So I guess if you get anything out of this, the best thing to remember is that we're here for you, and for you to stay connected with us in every way possible. We're here to help you. But first, what I'd like to do, I introduce myself and Victoria. I'd just like to go around the room here and have you do a quick self-introduction, who you are and your business, and we'll go from there. Angela, it's your turn. You're muted, Angela.
Hi, I'm Angela Drozda. I own Summit Gymnastics and Fitness up on Maple Road. Been doing that for 40 years, come next week.
Wow. Good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ron?
Yes, I'm Ron Clower. I'm with the East Aurora Lions Club. And of course, we like to work with businesses in community service. And we're certainly looking for members. We are financially strong, but we do need new members. So we're interested in anybody that might be interested in us. So that's why we wanted to participate. And I am new with the club, so I'm just learning.
Glad you could join us. Victoria, I'll let you go too.
Hi, everyone. I'm Victoria Sturman. I'm the Associate Director here at the Greater East Aurora Chamber. I handle a lot of networking and events, our marketing and social media here. So if you have any questions about any of that, how we can help promote you a little better, just reach out and give me a call or send me an email. So there you go.
Tina?
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I am Tina Wojak. I am the manager over at Summit Gymnastics and Fitness. I was invited by Angela to join this meeting just to learn a little more.
Okay, great. Thank you. Luke?
There we go. I had trouble with the mute. I'm Luke Beams, and I own the Holland Timber Company. We are in Holland, right on Route 16, and we custom make flooring, interior paneling, and other trim work, or pretty much anything that needs to be done for interior or exterior of your home.
Okay, great. Thank you. Lexi?
Al, I'm Lexi Best from Best Brothers Development, and we own the East Aurora Storage Facility down on Olean Road. So you can come to us for all your storage needs in town.
Thank you. Amy?
Hi, everybody. I'm Amy Tazinski. I am a fitness coach and just became the studio manager at Orange Theory Fitness Southtowns at the McKinley Mall. So come see us for a workout with
Okay.
Lexi.
And we do have somebody on a phone there. I'm not sure who that is.
It might be our owner, Donna Kern. I don't know if she got on.
Okay, she unmuted herself. I don't know. All right. Well, again, everybody, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Donna Kern with
And-
Orange Theory Fitness Southtowns. I'm one of the owners. And I'm
Okay.
sorry I don't have video. I just picked up my daughter from school. So I invited Amy. We haven't been on one of these, but we've been a member of the chamber since we opened in 2017. And like Amy said, we're looking to get new members back in or existing members back in to work out.
All right. Well, thank you. And I think that covers everybody for right now. Again, I'd like to welcome and thank everybody for joining. We know during the past year and a half, this has been a real tough time for everybody, for all businesses, for people individually and personally. And during that time, the chamber has really worked to communicate information regarding anything COVID for the last, 18 months, from the beginning with the closing, all the, protective equipment issues, establishing, which businesses were essential or not, and helping businesses with that, and then helping with reopening plans and things of that nature. And I know some of you shared in that information, and I know we reached scores of businesses who we either reached out to ourselves or who called us for assistance. And I just kind of want to start off with that because the COVID thing is obviously continuing, it's lessening. People are still a little bit in flux from being closed to gradual openings to, vaccinations with people not wearing masks any longer. But we know you're still, facing different challenges and things, and we're again here to help you do that. What I wanted to do is I'm going to share the screen here, and I'm going to go through the PowerPoint here. We did our welcomes and everything else. Let me enlarge the screen. And yeah, as I said, the purpose of the meeting is for you to learn more about the chamber, what we do, how membership can help your business, the chamber's mission, and review chamber benefits. As a chamber, the chamber's here, we're a local organization. We bring business leaders together working within the community. And you can see part of that now as an example of us getting together. And there's some of you that never met before, never knew that the other person's businesses existed, but at least who they are, what they do, and what their business is about a little bit. And so that's a first step in terms of the networking opportunities that the chamber provides. But the intention is to advance the goals and interests of businesses and organizations operating in our area. Our mission is to preserve the competitive enterprise system, encourage the growth of business and industry, and support activities beneficial to the community and all area citizens. We're an advocate for businesses and provide resources and support for all of our members through our members, through our membership, through legislative, tourism, and education initiatives. And I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. I know this is on a screen a little bit later, but there are 4 key areas that we work with. Business development in many, many, many different ways. Workforce development, which is a huge issue, and I'm sure for many of you, trying to find employees, trying to find qualified employees, giving direction to our students in high school to help them with their career development in order for them to be a prepared employee as they enter the workforce, down the road. We do, excuse me, tourism promotion and marketing, because the kind of community the Greater East Aurora area is, you all know this in terms of the tourism aspect of the various businesses, the attractions, the parks, the museums, the cultural activities, the arts and the arts and crafts community that's here. All those drive people to want to come here. And we're an integral part of that in communicating what the community is about and communicating information about our businesses and attractions to get people to come here. So as it says there, we're an advocate for businesses and provide resources and support for all of our members. Our focus, as I mentioned, the 4 areas: business development. We do a lot. I was on the phone today with a business who's looking to open up and asking questions about zoning, about whether they're considered a manufacturer or a commercial business, where they can go in the community. Where will their business be if they go to the town and they present their business plan to the town? Will the town accept it? Where is the best zoning for him? What is he considered, a manufacturer or commercial business? So we helped him with that. We do things, we have a list, and just by virtue of who we know of businesses who are looking to start up in the area, we can provide that kind of information, but also different locations that are available for business, vacancies that are good for people to move into, people who want to expand their business. We help in those areas. Workforce development, I kind of addressed already, in terms of we know the need that's out there for qualified employees in all business areas, in all industries, and at all levels, from the clerk who waits on customers as they come in, to the CEO, president of a larger company. These are all areas that we help with. We have a business education alliance that works very closely together within the businesses that are part of that group. And again, it's small businesses to large businesses, but we also have a real strong connection with the local school districts. And we bring businesses into the schools to provide the students and the teachers with speakers in different industries and different careers and different career opportunities, because we know, and I'm sure you, in some instances, you may know yourself, that the kids, when they get into junior or senior year, that should not be the time that they're saying, what should I be doing? They should be talking about these things when at the proper level, and in elementary and middle school. These are things that they should be exploring all along. So by the time they get into high school, they know what they want to do. They know if they're going to go to college. They know if they're going to go into the workforce. They know if they're going to go to the armed service. But regardless of what they're doing, that they're better prepared for the workforce to be better employees for you. Marketing and promotion of our members is part of what we do, but that specifically it goes to tourism. Again, we have a business tourism council that we want to get underway shortly. We've met a couple times via Zoom, but the face-to-face is always the best. And promoting and exchanging information on that level between our different attractions, retailers, restaurants, is really important, so that we can get visitors around the whole community to cross-promote each other. We work very closely with the Made in America store and Dorothy Fertney and Mark Andel, who have developed a huge business with charter buses coming in. And they've had hundreds over the last, I would guess that they're closing into probably 1,000 bus tour groups that they've had come into the community over the last few years. And that's significant, that they're organizing, because of the type of business that they are, to bring traffic into their, not only into their business, but realizing that they need the whole community to support that that bus tour industry to come to East Aurora, because on their own, they could not do it. They need the whole community to draw those groups in here, to spend money and to support our local businesses and help with the job situation. And then I think most of you are familiar with the events that we do that are in the community, but the ones that we do to promote the community, to drive business and consumers into the area. And I just didn't want to I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. And I can't find my sheet here. I'm sorry. But from the Carolcade that we organize, we have our sidewalk sale coming up at the end of July. Taste of East Aurora, we're planning a full-fledged closed Main Street restaurants on the street. 15,000 people out for the day to come in and enjoy the restaurants, but also support our local retailers. We'll continue things like our business awards and Chamber's Choice. And we've got a strong women in business. Prior to COVID, we were really developing a strong women in business program. But with COVID, that kind of, we obviously had to lay off there for a little bit, but Victoria's been doing a good job in organizing that again. And we had a virtual women in business luncheon several weeks ago. And so we're doing other things. We do these things to, again, draw attention and promote the East Aurora community and its businesses, and to drive people here to spend money and keep our economic vitality and vibrancy. About us, we are not a government organization. We are not funded by any governmental agency. We're an independent chamber of commerce that was founded in 1945. We have, right now, as of today, we have 427 members. You can see the areas that we serve, 7 communities. The board, our board of directors, 12 members of the chamber. They're chamber members, and they are small business people primarily. We have a couple of our larger businesses represented on the board too, but they oversee the activities and the direction and the staff here at the chamber. They're very involved. We've got a very good board. Some you may know, some of those people you may know, but they direct our overall activity and provide oversight to the organization. I introduced myself, Victoria introduced herself, and a couple of the committees and I mentioned those earlier, and I'll let Victoria talk about the networking in a few minutes. But we have a Business Tourism Council that meets during the normal part of the year monthly, and during the school year, we have a group of businesses in our school, leaders, either the school superintendents, teachers, principals, that get together along with our businesses to talk about educational and workforce development issues. These are just some of the member benefits but we thought these might be more significant for you. Our gift certificate program, which we have, is available to members to participate in. There's no cost for doing it. We have over 70 businesses that participate, and we have gift certificates here that we sell at the office. The consumer takes those and spends those at the participating business. The business takes that gift certificate as cash, sends it back to us, and we reimburse them for that, whatever the value of the gift certificate is. During the Christmas holidays, just from last November through January 1st of this year, we sold over $17,000 worth of gift certificates, which is money that we kept here in the greater East Aurora community. It didn't go anyplace else, and that's the purpose of the program, is to support our businesses locally. And so that's, for us as a small organization, just that in itself is a pretty good impact in keeping dollars here locally. I think the next biggest thing, if not really the most, if you ever have a question other than calling Victoria or myself, go to our website. Our website has a lot of information. It's eanycc.com. It has information on our upcoming events, programs, any positions that we may take legislatively on anything. There's a blog on there too. You can list any events that you may have coming up in your organization that you want the public to attend. You can also go on the website, and there's a spot for you, and some of you may have done this already, is to create a small website on our website, and you can manage your listing in our directory, both online and printed. We have your business, excuse me, your business name, the contact name, address, your categories of the type of business that you are, but you can go online and enhance that. You can broaden that and make your own mini website on there. You can put photos on there. You can add more content. You just create your password. We do not have access to that. And then it also increases your search engine optimization too. If somebody's looking for you, you come up higher on the list than maybe some others. But it's just a great opportunity, and there's no cost. There are advertising and marketing opportunities that we have on our website. We also have sponsorship opportunities for the events. Great way to market yourself and get your business name out there. One of the things we also do is provide health insurance opportunities for our members. So if you're interested in health insurance coverage, we work with Benecare, and Benecare provides their agency or brokerage group that we've worked with for many, many years. And in addition to the plans that the health insurance carriers allow us to provide our members, they're able to provide other types of programs, being a broker, that we cannot. And so it just offers more opportunities for our members to take advantage of, either for you and or your employees. And SCORE is an organization that provides business assistance in terms of advisement and counseling if you have questions on what to do with your business. They have in some cases, retired businessmen and some active who may be in your area of business, and it's for free, that you can reach out to, and they can give you assistance in really doing some planning, down deep types of planning to help you move your business initiatives forward. And we have a SCORE office here in East Aurora that was established because of the initiatives of the chamber. Several years ago, we worked with SCORE, and we said, with the type of community that we have here, we really need to have a SCORE office here. So there is a SCORE office on Glede Street, 300 Glede, in the former the old school, the elementary school that's on Glede, but there is a SCORE office in there. And if you need that contact information, you can get it by calling us or going to our website. And I guess, that's kind of really a quick overview. And I'd just like to, open it up for any questions or anything that you may have. Anybody have anything? Just unmute yourself and jump in.
Yeah, Gary, this is Dick. I don't know how well everybody else on the program here knows you guys, but I just want to say, if you don't know Gary and Victoria, they work tirelessly. You guys have done such an awesome job through this whole COVID thing. I can't believe the creativity that you've come up with, and I, for one, certainly appreciated it. Your healthy wise, or what, healthy live live, right? Last week or a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that was so cool. I mean, that pushed us into doing something that we never would have thought of doing. And so I just wanted to give you a few accolades. You guys really deserve it, and I appreciate being a member.
Well, thanks. I can't remember your employee's name, but I thought she did a really good job in that presentation, Dick.
Yeah, probably Kathy. She was the last one, therapist, and then also, probably Kelly, the one who led it, right?
Yeah, I think it was Kelly.
Yeah, yeah,
So she did a great job.
yeah. I
She
thought
did a
so
great
too.
job.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the other things that, you know, we try and reach all and assisting all different areas of our membership by category. We have to say that, you know, I've been doing this a long time, and I've seen changes within our community with the types of businesses that we have here. And what's become more prevalent and a stronger segment of our membership are the health and wellness businesses. And so when we realized that that was happening, we felt the need to create an event to help these businesses promote themselves. And the Health Live event that we did virtually last week was one of those. And we're looking forward to doing it next year. And we hope to do a live event face to face and get people out in the community to visit our health and wellness businesses.
Mhm.
But thanks, Dick. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Any other comments or questions or anything? I think okay, I'll give another second here if there are any other questions.
Okay, Gary, since nobody else is talking, I just want to say, Angela, congratulations on your anniversary. You do a great job with your business over there. And Tina is an awesome employee. Every time I'm there, that girl is working hard.
Thank you. Yes, Dick, she is amazing. Unfortunately, she just went out to work with a customer, so she didn't hear your compliment, but I will pass it along.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Appreciate it.
And let me go into detail on just a couple other little things here in terms of if you as a member have any promotional material, any educational material, things that you feel consumers might be interested in, we have a very nice display area here in the lobby of our office. You're welcome to bring those in, bring in business cards. Typically, if it was any other time other than this COVID thing, but we're getting away from it right now, we get many, many visitors and tourists that come into our office and go through the materials we have here. And we get people in the community who are looking for different types of services and in all areas. And they'll go through our business cards, they'll go through our promotional materials, and you can just come. There's no charge for leaving that here. So you're welcome to do that. And we get and we keep track of our calls and our emails, and we tally them so we know the number of people that call here looking for information, and we do referrals on a daily basis. And saying a daily basis, it doesn't even do it justice in terms of the number of calls that we get of people looking for different services. Or again, looking, we heard about East Aurora. We're from Toronto. We're from Pittsburgh. We're from Rochester. We want to come in for a day or a couple of days. Can you give us some information on East Aurora, where to stay, that kind of stuff. So we do those kinds of things, those kind of referrals. You know, we do our member directory, which I think most of you are familiar with. We have a printed copy that we do and we distribute. And we also have that member directory online also, so that people looking for any particular types of businesses can find you. And that's why it's good to have your manager listing online, because the people are looking for you. You want to have more than just your address and you know your business name. You put pictures up there and everything else, and it really makes it a little more exciting. Victoria, can I turn it over to you to talk about networking a little bit?
Sure. we've been doing networking. Before the pandemic, we were doing networking live and in person twice a month at the Iron Kettle restaurant. And then the pandemic hit and we, like everybody else, decided to do virtual. So we've been doing 2 virtual networking groups, I should say meetings a month. It's always the 2nd and the 4th Wednesday of each month. Currently they're at 8:30 in the morning via Zoom, but starting actually this month on next Wednesday, the 9th, we're doing a live in-person one. We're meeting out at the Kiwanis shelter at Hamlin Park in the Village. You're all invited to come and attend. It's at 8 o'clock in the morning, so it'll run from 8 till 9. And then what our plan is, we had actually talked to the people that were networking regularly with us to see what they wanted to do and how comfortable they were meeting in person. And so for the summer, they decided they wanted to have 1 in-person meeting and then 1 virtual meeting, because some people really enjoyed the virtual where they didn't have to leave their house early or anything like that. So they thought doing kind of a hybrid style would work. So this month we'll have 1 at Hamlin Park. And then the next one in June will be virtual. And then in July, we will shift gears again and we will do an in-person one earlier in the month and then a virtual one later. July also has an evening networking that's going to happen that month. I think it's the first Tuesday. So I think it's on the next slide that we have actually. And that one is going to be out at Lothlorien Therapeutic Riding Center. We're actually going to do a site visit over there and they're going to kind of show us what they do there. So we can learn a little bit more about them. Networking, it's really great. We get a good group of people. Right now it's been around 14 or 15 people, but when they're in person, they usually grow a little bit more. And it's just a really great way to meet other chamber members, but also to let us know about your business so that we can be a little dangerous for you, so that we can go out and kind of, you know, help promote you. So when someone calls the chamber and says, I'm in search of this business or this type of service, if you come to networking, we already know you and we know what you do and what you're looking for. So then it's very easy for us to then refer you back to that person who called. If we don't know you and know about you and who you are and what you're looking for, it's sometimes difficult for us to share that information. So networking helps us. It also helps our other chamber members so that they can kind of be your mobile sales force. They can be out there and they can start referring business to you. Almost every single person who's attended our networking groups has come back with a story on how they have grown their business through networking because somebody referred a customer to them or they were able to refer a customer to somebody else, and then it was like a pay it forward where then someone referred back to them. So it really truly helps. So if you can come to some of them, I highly recommend it. I also recommend that if you do come, that you don't just come once, because it takes a couple times for people to really get to know you, and that also you start growing that network, that you continue to network with people outside of the meeting, set up virtual calls, get a cup of coffee now that we can do that, things of that nature. So if you're interested in learning more, you can always contact me and I can email you the dates. Currently we are doing registration for them. There's no cost to attend at this point, but we do require registration because we only want to give the Zoom link to people who really are going to come, and we don't want anybody to Zoom bomb us. And for the in-person ones, we actually have Tim Hortons who is sponsoring them and providing kind of coffee and a little bit of a breakfast for us. So we have to give them a head count for the meetings for those. So that's kind of it for networking.
And I think it's what Victoria said is really important. Networking is important to every business. It's not just certain types of businesses, it's every business. And I know some people are sometimes a little leery of it, but it takes work to do, and it takes more than one time to make that connection to have an impact within the group you're networking with. And I think it's also important, this is also important from our point of view, that you keep in contact with us, or at least allow us to keep in contact with you. If you change your address, or if you change your email address or something like that, please let us know. Sometimes we lose, people don't tell us that their email address changed or something like that. And we don't know that. And we're sending out emails, and then somebody, a few months down the road will say, well, we don't get anything from you guys anymore. Well, this is the email we have. Well, that's not the right one. Well, please be aware of that, because again, we're here to help you. if we can communicate the things that we're doing that might be a benefit to you, then it's not helping either of us. So if you have any changes in contact information, address, phone, email, please let us know. One of the other things I wanted to mention, and let me do this first. Are there any other questions, or I just got a couple things before we wrap up here, but I want to make sure if there's anybody else who has any questions on anything that we're doing. Okay, well, keep that in mind. I just have a couple things to wrap up with. The ACCE, which is the American Chamber of Commerce Executives Organization, it's a nationwide organization, commissioned the Shapiro Group, a research group, to do a study on chambers of commerce and their value in 2007 and 2012. And there's a lot of information here, but I guess the key thing that I want to point out was that the kind of an overall executive overview of this was that the results once again indicate that the impact of a local chamber membership on small businesses is more consistent and more powerful than for large and national corporations. The caveat is the same. However, consumers need to be aware that the small business is involved with its local chambers in order for the benefits to emerge. And the report goes on to say that people, if your consumers, if your users, your patrons know you're a member of the chamber, there is a better view of you versus those who are non-members. The table indicates that if respondents know that a small business is a member of its local chamber, the business enjoys a 49% increase in its consumer favorability rating, a 73% increase in consumer awareness, a 68% increase in its local reputation, and an 80% increase in the likelihood that consumers will patronize the business in the future. And that's reflected in both studies, in the one that was done in 2007 and the one that was done in 2012. So again, it's letting people know, and that's our goal, to let people know that you're in the Restorer community, you're a chamber member, and we hope you utilize that tool to let your consumers know. Hang your plaque up. I'm a chamber member. You're more than welcome to use our logo at any time in your promotional materials that you do, or if you do any events or anything. Please feel free to do that. People see that, and there are positive impacts of the community knowing that you are a chamber member. So I guess with that, we can wrap up, and I'll offer the opportunity for any additional questions if there are any.
Gary, if I could really quickly add something.
Sure.
I know we talked about the marketing and advertising opportunities that are available through the chamber. If you have a Facebook page or an Instagram page and you have information that you want us to post or share, please let me know. There are, what do we say, 427 members. I can't keep track of everybody and what they're posting on social media. So if you have something really important, or if you notice that maybe we haven't shared something about your business in a while, please reach out and let me know so that I can make a point of going onto your page and sharing information. It's better if you post something on your page and then we share it, rather than us creating a regular organic post on our page about your business. It gives you more traction if we can actually link it back to your Facebook page. So if you have stuff that you're posting actively or routinely on your pages, let us know. We have 2 Facebook pages. We have a chamber page and we have a Taste of East Aurora page. And we also have an Instagram page, which we've started relatively recently. So it's not very, there's not a lot on it yet. But I do know, but there's a way for me to share your posts on Instagram with our Instagram followers. And like I said, we'd be more than happy to share. We can't share every single day for you, but we can share a couple times a month. So if there's something that you want us to help you promote, please reach out and let me know so that I can put it up on our page. Also, we do have, we haven't been done one recently, but we do the e-newsletters, the email newsletters. A lot of they were getting really long, so we've kind of tried to contain the member news that's actually in those newsletters. But what we're doing is we have a member news page on our website. So any news that comes in, updates, promotions, press releases, I post there. And then we link that to our newsletter that goes out to our members. So if there's anything new going on in your business, let us know so I can get it up there as well.
And Victoria, this is Donna Kern with Orange Theory Fitness. How do you want us to let us know that, or let you know that? Do you want us to email you the information?
Yeah. Or you can call and say, hey, I posted something today. Can you share it? You can always give me a call. But yeah, if you email me too, sometimes that's easier for me because I have my email on my phone. So when I'm out and about too, I can get those and share it right from my phone if I have to. But yeah, email. The next slide that Gary has our contact information on it. So, and I have to apologize. I forgot to edit that stuff off the side of that slide. But yeah, you email. My email is vsturman@eanycc.com, and it's STURMAN. And then Gary's email is ggrote@eanycc.com. That's probably the easiest way to get a hold of us because we're only open from 9 to 4 Monday through Friday. So if you want to email us, you can always get a hold of me through email in the evening if I need to post something quickly or something like that. Oh, and one other thing, we do have member spotlights. We haven't done them in a while because we haven't received any submissions. So if you want to go to our website, you can click on, I believe it's membership, and then there's a tab underneath there that says member spotlight. It's a form. You just fill it out. You can put a 2-paragraph write-up about your business. I think it's 600 characters. You can throw it up. You can include a logo and a picture as a JPEG, and we will actually send that out as an email to over 900 people on our email contact list. And it's just a little highlight about your business. You're the only one that's in it. It's just all about you. And I'd like to start getting those going. They were really popular early last year, and then around September, October, they kind of fiddled. We weren't getting as many submissions anymore, so we haven't done one in a while. So if you all take advantage of that, that's a great way to also promote your business or organization to not just our members. We have a lot of people interested in knowing about what's happening in the community too. So it goes out to people beyond just our chamber membership.
Okay, thanks, Victoria. I appreciate that. Yeah, again, there's so many opportunities here that are available to you, and that we're here to serve you. Please take advantage of them. Stay connected with us. Let us know if you have any questions or issues or anything like that, and we're more than happy to help. If we can help you, we know we can direct you to a person or an organization that can provide you with the answers, because we're networked into so many different organizations within Western New York. Like I said, SCORE, Small Business Development Center, SBA, other chambers. We're part of the network of it's probably close to 30 chambers throughout Western New York. So we also have connections with, and this helped a lot during COVID, was the connections that we had with chambers across New York State. The information that we shared and information that we gained that other chambers were doing, that we were able to utilize within our chamber to help our membership. So we have a really strong, broad network, and not to mention the 427 members that we have. And so that network and the strength that we have within that organization is strong. So again, we're here to help you. And I guess that's all I can say, other than thank you for joining us today. And I'll wrap up with one more. Any more questions or comments? All right. Well, again, thank you everybody for joining us, and please stay in touch with us, and we hope to talk to you soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Victoria.
Thanks, Gary.
Thank
and
you.
Have a
Victoria.
great day.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have
you.
a great day.
Bye.